you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Jesus. Spirit of control. Okay, so good evening, good evening, good evening. Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are, like we always say, because we don't want to miss anyone out. Thank you so much, and welcome again to another episode of the Greystorm Show, where we say that family live and love grows. Um, Today we're going to be talking about communication. But before we start, we're going to go on a quick music break. I just wanted to come on first of all and welcome everyone. Sorry again about last week. We didn't go live last week. Everybody, for real, keep yourselves, because the weather is changing, especially if you live abroad in the UK, especially the weather is changing and there's this really bad flu out there. So make sure you keep yourself warm and safe. I just want to welcome again everyone, those who are tuned in via Global Word Network, those who are tuned in via YouTube, and those who are on Facebook. And what we're going to be doing today, everyone, just so everyone knows, please, we will not be streaming live from Mami Kata's page, but we'll be streaming live from Global Word Network on Facebook page. So if you jump on there, go on live, and make sure you share and tell everyone it is starting. We're going to go on a quick music break, come back, we'll bring our guest, and we start.
Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Everybody say,
How can I express my gratitude
for all the many things
you've done for me?
Words are not
Enough to say thank you.
So Lord, you are my everything.
You're my everything.
How can I express my gratitude?
How can I express my gratitude
for all the many things
you've
Father,
done
you
for
done for
me?
me, yeah.
Words are not enough to say thank you.
So Lord, you are.
You're my everything.
See, I call you God.
Lord, my provider.
I call you Nisi. You are my back. I call you Rock. Hey.
You are my healer.
Say, Lord, you are.
You're my everything.
I call you
That was a beautiful song by our own minister, Joe Metal. Uya Madina, you are my everything. That's what he's saying. God bless you. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. We are 9 minutes after 7, and we're going to go zooming straight. I'm going to invite our guest for tonight. So, as I said in the beginning, we're talking about communication today. Now, communication is the bedrock of every relationship. And in the home, it builds a stronger, closer family. Many people lack the necessary skills to communicate with each other or family effectively. And this has led to a whole heap of problems. It has even broken some families because we lack the ability to communicate effectively. So, with us today to discuss on the topic communication is a lady reverend. She's a married mom of three beautiful children, married to the head pastor of Grace International, who is Dr. Reverend Samuel Bentil. She is a counselor and she's the head of the singles ministry at Grace International Church. And she's a homemaker. She's been a homemaker for, I think, 23 years now. So she's very experienced when it comes to communication within the family. With us tonight to discuss on this topic is the Lady Reverend Mrs. Monica Bentil. Hello. Hello, Reverend. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you too for having me once again.
It's always a joy. We had to bring you back by popular request. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. Before we go on, I just want to say again, welcome to everyone on Facebook right now. I can see tonight, most people I'm sure will probably be on Mami Kata's page right now. So if you're listening to me live right now on Global Word Network, please go tell everyone that you see to please join us on Global Word Network, because today we just want to try our best to get to just one platform so that I keep missing some of the messages on the Global Web Network. So we are at one place. So thank you so much. And don't forget, share, invite someone, send it to a friend, tell them tune in because the Grace Home Show has started. God bless you. So we're going to go straight in. We're talking about communication in the household. My first question to you is, what at all would we say communication is, and are there different ways of it?
Okay, thank you very much. And I want to say hi to everybody out there who requested I should come back again. God bless you. Okay, when we talk about communication, communication is transferring information or exchanging information to one another, to a group, to family, to children, and stuff like that. So communication is basically exchanging of information, one doing the talking and one receiving. That is communication. Yeah. And there are so many ways that we communicate. We communicate verbally. We communicate verbally, like I'm doing now. I'm communicating verbally with you. So I talk face to face with you. You hear what I say, you understand what I say, and then you react to it. Yeah. And then we can also speak non-verbal. And then non-verbal is the one you don't speak, but you do your actions, your body language, the way the signs, and we have sign language. They don't talk, but they have sign language. Even the way we dress is non-verbal. We are communicating to people. That is why sometimes the way we dress, you can see somebody, the person may not tell you anything. Say, wow, have you lost your mom? Have you lost somebody? Because of what they are is communication. You can also see somebody dressed in a provocative way, seductive way, and say, why you dress up like this? Why did you say that? Because it is telling you something. So that is communication. It's non-verbal, but it is. So communication is in various ways. You have the verbal and then the non-verbal. And also we communicate also on visualizing pictures, painting. You know, you can see a painting on the ones, this looks very calm because of the way the painting was done. You can see a picture and say, that picture is horrible. It is communicating to you. That is why you said it's horrible, or it's nice, or it looks good. Something out there, something on the wall, or that picture, that painting is telling you something.
That's true.
So that is communication. And then we have written communication. In nowadays, it was letters.
Oh yeah.
So you write letter, you put a stamp on the back, and then you post it, wait about 1 month, and then you get a reply, and you're so happy
Yeah.
to receive a letter, especially when you travel or you are somewhere. Another way is WhatsApping. That is thing. Another way is Facebook, text messages, emails, and all that. Notes, small notes that we said, they are all written communications. But why? Because we cannot talk to the person direct. And so we send them something on a piece of note or something. We write it on WhatsApp. And then as we are doing this program, somebody will put a statement on the screen. They are communicating with us, and you will read it out and then you share it with us. So that is the ways of communication that we can. There may be more, but for now, this is what I know. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Mommy. You know, when you were talking, it reminded me, I remember when I was very little, when Ghana, my grandma was in the UK, and I remember the way we were communicating with her. By then, we didn't have these telephones, so what we were doing is we record on these what's it called,
The tape.
what do they call them, the tape.
And then
You
you
will
talk.
speak on it, yeah, and then they'll post it, and it takes months before you get it. Oh boy.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank God. This is where we say thank God for technology. That's one of the
yes,
good sides of technology. Now you can just pick your phone, WhatsApp, and call Ghana. Hey, it's saying, do
yeah,
video call, see
yeah.
your people. So hey man, we thank God. We thank God. We thank God. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go. My next question is, and while we are going on, please, I always say that on Greystone Show, wisdom is not in one person's head. You might have something that you would want to share, or call. Actually, it will get to a point where I don't know whether we can do it today, but if we can put a phone line number, but because of the time, maybe it's something that very slowly we're going to incorporate into our Greystone Show, where we get people calling in live, just to give your contributions. Because you know what? You never know. There's just one word you might say that might help somebody. That might be the answer to someone's questions. So please, like we always say, it is a discussion, and your views are always, and comments are always welcome. So please feel free to share whatever it is you want to share with us when it comes to me. When I asked the Lady Reverend a question and you have a contribution, please feel free to type it down, and I definitely will read it. And if it's a question, by the grace of God and by the Holy Spirit, we'll be able to, give you answers as well. So we're going to go straight into the second question, Mommy. Thank you so much. You've explained to us what communication at all is, and the different ways that by which we can communicate. And it's really funny because I've never thought about it. I mean, it is, but my mind never went there, that the way we dress ourselves, it's a way of communicating. So ladies, especially the ladies, let's watch the way we dress, because the way you dress, it says a lot about you. It actually now makes more sense when they say that your first appearance, especially when you're going for interviews or you're meeting someone for the first time, you have to be particular with what you wear. You can't just wear anything at all, because you communicate a side of you that you don't even have to open your mouth and speak. So communication, okay. All right, we're gonna go to the next one. Now, how important is communication in a family unit?
It's very, very important, but because whatever we do in this world is communicating.
That's true.
Without communication, how can you even transact business? Now, if the family unit is not very solid on this topic, then there is a breakdown somewhere. Because for your children to have self-confidence, for your children to be bold, for your children to be able to stand up and do something, it takes communication.
Yeah.
And how you do it and the way you talk to them will teach them something. And we say something like, children learn by what we do than what we say. You understand? So communication is very important. Now, when you go to, I can't do without scriptures. So when you
Go
go to
ahead.
Job 32, verse 17, it says, I also will answer with my share.
Oh, sorry, Lady Reverend. What's the Bible verse so I can put it down for?
Job 32, verse 17 to 20.
Okay.
Job 32.
Okay. Thank you.
Can I continue?
Oh, sorry. Yes, please. Sorry to interrupt you. Go on.
Okay, that's fine. Job 32, verse 17 to 20. And I'm reading from English Standard Version. It says, I also will answer with my share. I also will declare my opinion.
Okay.
I will also declare my opinion. I have something in me. You have spoken. Allow me to speak. You are always doing the speaking or communicating. I also have something to say. Allow me. Which means if you don't allow the person, something will happen to the person.
Okay.
And then when you go to verse 8, it says, for I am full of words. The spirit within me constrains me. I am full of words, and the spirit within me constrains me. Verse 9 is, behold, my belly is like wine that has no vent, like new wineskin ready to burst.
Oh,
That is
okay.
my belly. So my King James says it better. He says, I am full of matter. The spirit within me constraineth me. Behold, my belly is as wine which hath no vent. It is ready to burst like a new bottle.
Wow.
So you see, that is why it's important in the family. I always say we Africans, most of the time, we are subdued. And so your child can even grow and you may not know who your child is. You think you know your child, but you don't know your child. That is why it is important that in the family unit, we encourage one another to speak. It says, I have something in me. I am full of words. If you don't allow me, I will burst. And when something bursts,
Yeah.
the sight is not nice.
No.
That is where you see children one day will say something and you're like, hey, am I the one you are talking to? Because the child has endured for a long time. Or that husband has endured for a long time, or that wife has endured for now. They say something and it's like everything is tumbling down. And you are wondering, why did you say that? No, the thing has been there for years because he has something. I'm full of words.
Okay.
You understand? So it enables members in the family to express themselves. Communication enables you to express yourself to one another. If you don't allow somebody to talk, how would you know what is going through their mind? Sometimes they don't even want to talk, but you have to engage them. Especially when our children get to the teenage age group. They don't want to talk. How is school? Nothing much. And that's it. So you have to probe. And sometimes you have to devise ways and means to get something out of them. And that is proper communication.
Okay.
So communication is very good. And you have to be honest with your children. When you are not honest with your children and they see that, oh, mom is not honest, dad is not honest, they don't want to talk anymore. And genuinely be concerned with them, how they feel, what they say. It may not be what you want to hear, but allow them. So family, in the family unit, that is where everything begins. It molds the child. It gives the child confidence.
Okay.
Communication brings relief It releases you. Can you imagine having something in your mind to tell your husband or to tell your children, and you have prayed, you're wondering, what can I say? And then you only tell them this, that, oh, no problem. You see the way you're like, ah.
Okay, yeah.
But if you were not allowed to say it, now you are thinking, hey, what if? What is he thinking? What is she
That's
thinking?
true.
What? And then you see, you are thinking
Anxiety
so
set.
many things.
Mm,
And so
mm,
when they say one word, then you react quickly. So
mm.
communication is very important in the family unit. It brings unity. Communication in the family unit brings unity. Why? When we are sitting down in this generation, everybody's on their phone. We are in the house and everybody's texting each other. No,
Yeah.
no.
Mm,
So a time comes, you will be down there, you text me, I will not reply. Sometimes I do it to my children, I will not reply.
mm.
And sometimes I will not even say anything. And then before you know it, they are up. Mommy, I was talking to her. Oh, really? Did you talk to me? I didn't hear you. Also, I texted you. No, that is not communication to me.
Mm.
I want to see you. I want to speak to you. Then we can talk. Looking at your face can even tell me what you have written, you meant it or not.
Facial expression is
Yeah.
important. Yeah.
Body
Mm,
language. Body
mm,
language is
mm.
very, very, that is the non-verbal aspect of it.
Okay.
Because like as I'm talking now, somebody can be reading me
That's
and say,
true.
oh, Mama Monica, oh, the way she was. So it's good you come to me, we talk. So family unit, you can never underestimate that quiet time, that quality time
Hmm.
with the family, where we all sit down, watch movie, we talk, and no gadgets.
Yeah,
These days it's getting out of hand. You
it
get to the
is.
dining table, mom is holding her phone, dad is holding his phone, this one, and we are on the dining table, and everybody eats quickly and they go. That is not proper way of living. I believe that is the time we release, that is the time we share, that is the time we bond.
It's true.
You understand? So on the table, it's not just food.
Hmm.
On the table, even though we are hungry, that is when we are talking. Mom, you know, when I went to school, da, 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 da. Talk about anything
Mm,
and everything.
mm.
Like me, when I go out and I see something, as soon as I get home, I will talk about it. And then we laugh. I will see this, we'll talk about it and we'll laugh. One day I was just going, I saw this guy. This guy was following me. I turn and I say, hey. And he's like, can I have your number? I say, I'm fully married.
Oh my goodness gracious
As
Lord.
soon as I entered, I opened the door. Boom. I said, Pastor Bentil, I've got a new husband. I've got a new husband. Communication.
Oh Lord.
And then when I told him, he's like, is he tall? Is he short? And so I was describing him and we were making
Yeah.
fun of it. It's
Oh yes, banter. Yeah.
And then my son said, who is he? You see, it brings, but that time alone, we were what? Tension
Yeah.
has been released.
Laughter.
We
That's
were
true.
laughing. Everybody was laughing.
Hmm.
So it is
Mm,
very, very important. Very,
mm,
very important.
mm.
Yeah.
You know,
Communication is.
talking about this,
Mhm.
it just, some homes don't have that banter. They don't have that laughter. This communication thing we're talking about, it's even just talking about this word, this topic communication in 1 hour does not do this topic justice at all. We're
Yeah.
just going to be scratching the surfaces because communication is everything in the family. I mean, how can someone who's never seen someone before, like those who go online and meet people online, and because they are always texting, because they're always chatting, you've not seen the person before. There's this program that one of my kids were showing me. It's called Catfish. Catfish, where they are, it's online. So you meet someone online and you start chatting with them, and they've never seen the person, but they all fall in love with the people. Why? Because they are communicating. So if you can communicate with someone who is miles in country you've never been before and you
Mm,
fall in love with them,
mm,
how much more those who live in your household? Communication is the bedrock of every family. There's
yeah,
one thing you said, laughter. That laughter is needed in so many homes.
yeah.
We don't know how to communicate, but I don't want
Mm,
to go ahead of myself into the questions. Before we go on, I just want to say thank you so much. I just got a list. Thank you to my production team. I can see those who are tuned in on Global Web Network. We've got people from the United States, from Germany, from Ghana, from India, South Africa, Italy, United Arab Emirates. Wow. We've got people from Romania. My goodness. Wow. We've got people from France and we've got people in the UK that are all tuned in. And I just want to say thank you so much for choosing to join the Grace Home Show today. While we go on, before we go on as well, I just want to say welcome so much. I saw Lady Pastor Frances, Grandma Frances, I call her. Ah, yes,
yeah,
watching.
yeah,
Bless
yeah.
you both. Hello, mommy. Thank you so much for joining in. My class prefect, Sister Messi, thank you so much for joining in. Mama Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining in. My sister Nana Ottery, hey girl, thank you so much for joining in. I want to say welcome as well to Global Web Network is on. Mama Elizabeth Ilongo, thank you so much, mommy. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And don't forget, keep sharing. Mama Elizabeth, she said good evening. Yeah, I think I missed some of the messages. Good evening to you too. Thank you so much. Mama Mercy said communication enables one to express themselves. That is very true. Mama Elizabeth said, yes, mommy, communication brings unity and sets mind free. That is very true as well. Please keep your comments coming. I love it when I see you're contributing as well. Good evening. Lady Massey said, this is done verbally, non-verbally. Yes, that's true. That's the different ways of communication that we have. So, hey, I can see my sister Gloria input too. Hi, Gloria. Thank you so much for joining us. I see you. Thank you. Thank you. So, Mom, we're going to go in. Now, my third question is, how does one communicate effectively with our family members?
Effective communication is
Effective, not
very,
the same type of
very,
communication, but effective.
very important because most of the time we just shout, we make noise, we are not communicating properly.
That's
And
true.
because of that, whoever we are talking to switch off.
Hmm.
So by the time you finish, you ask, what did I say? And they have no idea, depending on how you delivered the message.
Mm.
So I will say, come to the level of the person first. Come to the level of the person first.
Mm.
Be very calm, no matter how the situation is. If I'm upset and you also come upset, we won't get anywhere. You understand? So you have to what? Be calm. And
Mm-hmm.
then we have to listen. Listen. Some of us, when somebody's talking to us, by the time you finish, they'll come and ask you some question like, were you not listening?
What else?
You know. So you have
Mm-hmm.
to listen. And the one also communicating, like I'm doing now, you have to
Yeah.
be clear in what you say.
Mm.
You have to be clear, be able to deliver the message properly. You want to talk about bench rice, talk about bench rice. Don't talk about bench rice and now you bring the toast and now you bring the shito and then you bring, it's like, what exactly are you talking
Are you talking
about?
about?
You understand?
Mm.
So when there is a situation, don't just, now you are bringing other things. Talk about what has or what is on the plate now or on the table now.
Mm.
We are talking about burnt toast. Let's discuss burnt toast.
Okay.
We are talking about burnt rice. Let's talk about burnt rice.
Mm-hmm.
We are talking about you not ironing. Let's talk about ironing.
Mm.
That makes it effective. You are not digressing. Does it make sense?
It does. It does.
And then say what you have to say. Be specific.
Be specific. Okay.
Be specific in what you have to say. Sometimes we beat about the bush. And then when you are talking, your tone, the tone, I'm talking about effective communication.
Yeah.
Your tone can give wrong signal to the other person or group you are talking to. As I'm talking to you now, my tone will make somebody understand it differently.
That's true.
So the tone at which you are talking to whoever is very important. Sometimes I will talk to someone, and the way the person comes up, I say, why are you shouting? And the person is like, I'm not shouting. Because by their nature, that's how they talk. And it is not my nature. So I'm like, hey, what is this? And sometimes so I'll talk and they're like, Mommy, you are shouting. I said, really? Am I? And then I said, I'm sorry. So when you shout, you give a different view of whatever you are discussing. It looks like you're upset, or you are not into it, or you are not interested.
Yeah.
Or you don't even mean what you are saying. Like I said earlier on, you have to be honest. So the tone of our voice gives so many things.
It does.
It does. Choose the words you speak properly. And I'm going to the Bible again.
Okay, let's go. It's needed. We can't do without it.
Going to the Bible again.
Okay.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 15.
If someone can please put the verses down there for us, that'll be fantastic. Sorry. So Ephesians chapter 4,
verse 15.
verse 15.
Yeah. 1-5. It says, rather, speaking the truth in love, we are to grow up in every way into him who is the head, into Christ. Speaking the truth in love. We are talking about effective communication, yeah? So even if I've done something wrong and you want to tell me the truth, it has to be done out of love. You know, sometimes we know, even though we are speaking the truth, we go and the way our body language and the way we go about is like you are criticizing the person or you are judging the person, even though what you are saying is true. And it's, I'm just speaking my mind. I'm speaking the truth. You are speaking the truth, but your body language and everything is not telling the person that you are speaking the truth. Only that you are there either to laugh at them or to judge them or to, to prove a point that I told you so. You understand?
Yeah.
And when you go to Proverbs chapter 18, Proverbs 18,
chapter 18.
21.
Okay.
Proverbs 18:21 says, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits. Death and life. We are talking about effective communication.
Yeah.
So what do you want the other person to receive? At the end of the day, every communication is to bring peace.
That's
is
right.
to bring a good result, is to yield increase or profit. So whatever you are communicating with, whoever, can be your boss, it can be your husband, your wife, your children. At the end of the day, we want peace. We want understanding. We want clarity. So you don't say stuff that you don't want to receive. If you come talking to me anyhow and I feel like, hey, what you are saying, it feels like you want to curse me, I will react. Or what you are saying, it feels like you want to insult me, I will react. What you are saying, it feels like, hey, are you here to fight? Then, so what do you want the other person to receive? It's in your mouth. So by the way you convey it, it makes, and that is effective communication. Be positive. Some people are full of negativity. The person can be wrong. Yes, they are wrong. I understand. We have it all around the place, especially our children. Sometimes they push us to the wall. But what do you want to see? Does it make sense?
It does.
Let's go to Colossians 4:6.
Colossians 4:6. Okay.
I'm bringing scriptures here, Deli, so that it does not be like, okay, this is just Monica's, theory.
Yeah. It's important.
It says, let your speech always be gracious, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how you ought to answer each person. Wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. Let your speech, it has to be seasoned with what? Salt. So when you speak, you have to think before you speak. Effective communication. Some people speak before they think. So you are always apologizing. And words are powerful.
That's true.
So even though you have apologized, it is still ministering to that person, lingering.
That's true.
Yeah. So let your words be seasoned with salt. Think before you say it. Think before you act, because in acting out, you are still communicating. Oh, I didn't mean that. I was upset. That's why I did that. No, you were upset, but you still had your mind.
It's true.
To think. That's for me.
That.
That's how I am.
Very sweet.
No. Ephesians 4:29. Yay, Lord have mercy.
Ephesians 4:29.
29. I know that this is not what some people come for, but please bear with me. Yeah.
We need to hear it.
Yes. 29 says, let no corrupt talk come out of your mouth, but only such as is good for building up, as fits the occasion, that it may give grace to those who hear. It says, the first one, don't speak anyhow. There are some things, by the way people look at you, there are some things, if I say now, you say, hey, are you the one saying that? Mama Monica, are you sure? Why are you saying this? The fact that I am a pastor, I don't have to say it. The fact that you are a mother, you don't have to say it. The fact that you are a father, you don't have to say it. The fact that you are a child, you don't have to say it. You understand?
Yeah.
And then it says, occasion, the occasion demands the answer. So you cannot tell me you are in public and you talk anyhow, you speak your mind. And so over there too, you can talk anyhow. Some people in public, they want to prove to people that they are the boss in their homes.
That's true.
So they talk to their husbands anyhow, they talk to their wives anyhow, even their children, they wait and, come here. What is that? What is that? My dad had something that he always does. His look is enough. When you look at him, you have to stop everything.
That's true.
2 looks. The next time we get home, you have some canes
waiting for you.
waiting for you. Of course, these days we don't beat our children. There is a way we can communicate.
That's true.
One day, one of my children said, one of the church members spoke to him in a way that he didn't like. And I was telling him, oh, he's a grown-up, so don't, say, but he didn't respect me. So why should I respect him?
Wow.
So you see, the way we talk, if you want respect, it's also even in the communication, the way you talk to people.
That's true.
Very important. If you want people to respect you, you don't have to say, oh, I'm a pastor, so respect me. I'm your mother, you have to respect me. Treat them like you would treat yourself. Very important. And then do not be carried away by your emotions. Sometimes our emotions drive us away, and then we talk things that we are not supposed to be saying. Places where we are not supposed to talk, we talk. Things that we are not supposed to tell our children, we do. Things we are not supposed to tell our husbands, we do. Things we are not supposed to tell our wives, we do. Emotions. And sometimes some of the emotions even stem from the past. So you are on the edge.
It's true.
So when the slightest sign, you start reacting in a way. And the other person is looking at you like, what did I say? What did I do? I was only trying to. And sometimes you won't even let the other person finish the sentence, and then because your emotions is playing up. You're carried away by your emotions. Effective communication.
Mm. It is
So
needed.
if you have emotional issues, this morning I saw one on the bus, a man and a woman, and the man was talking to the lady. Blah, 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 blah. Before I knew it, the woman was wiping her face,
Oh,
shedding
oh.
tears. And I'm like, even though I didn't understand the language, the tonation
Mm.
tells me that something is not right.
Yeah,
So after that, he picked up his phone, spoke to someone, gave the phone to the lady, and the lady didn't want to know.
of course.
And the man was upset on the bus. Communication. It wasn't effective. So the woman, probably that thing was important, but the woman said, I don't want to know. Respect.
Mm.
I think respect is the key.
Mm. Mm.
Anyone you talk to, you have to respect them.
That's true.
If you respect somebody, you know how to talk to them.
That's true.
If you don't respect them, you will talk anyhow. So effective communication, I can go on and on and on. I think it will
That's
take the
true.
whole. I
That's
can
true.
talk
Oh
about
my
this for
God.
months. And that
Yeah.
builds our world, that builds our, because you can, pressure from work can make you talk anyhow.
Oh yeah. It
Pressure
happens
from
a
work.
lot in homes. It's true.
Because you
We
can't
grow that
vent
pressure
your anger on your boss.
work and they come and take it
So
out.
when you come home, you release it on your children
Oh
and your
my goodness
spouse.
gracious, Lord, give me patience, Father Jesus. Amen. It's true though. It's true. And I do it sometimes. You know, when you're stressed from work and you come home, the least thing is funny, but you kind of enter the house and the first thing, hey, whose slippers is this? Hey, did you sweep the corridor? Hey, you get angry about everything. Oh God, help us to be good communicators. You know
Yeah.
what, mommy, thank you so much. Effective communication. We have to watch our tone. You have to have a topic. And that reminded me of, while I was doing my research for this topic. Like I said, 1 hour does not do this topic justice at all. But it reminded me of this thing that I saw. It was talking about, the lady was talking about a weekly meeting and having did weekly meeting and daily checks in, like with communication, where you have to be careful, even the atmosphere when you want to talk about something, make sure you have a conducive atmosphere, be calm, which is all you kept saying. Make sure your voice is not, be assertive about what you're saying, give the person validation. And especially when it comes to couples, because half the time, this whole thing about communication, even the reason why I thought we should definitely need to speak about it, is that we, as the couple in the home, the children are looking at us, and the
Yeah.
way we speak is how they learn from us. And
That's right.
so, one of the things the lady was saying was, she's also a counselor. She was talking about the fact that sometimes, even as couples, to be able to, like you said, which was one of the things you said, have a topic that you want to speak about, write it down, let your partner know, okay, so this week, have a particular time, maybe Saturdays, okay, at 6 or 7 p.m. This is, or 8 p.m. when the kids are all rested. This is our time that we speak, maybe for an hour, and we have topics. Okay, we are going to talk about maybe iron, talk about TV, talk about this. These are the topics we're talking about. And then the two of you, whatever it is, speak about it in a calm atmosphere. And validation as well, when you're speaking, that's another effective way. I've heard lots of people say that when you're speaking to someone, after the person has spoken, like mommy did, come back again and kind of repeat what they said, not in word for word, but, oh, okay, so you said effective communication means we have to watch our tone, you have to have a topic you're talking about, you have to talk with respect, just so, like you said, listening is one effective, means of communication, because without listening, like you kept saying, mommy, it means everything the person said, just you didn't hear it. You didn't hear it. So listening is also validation, and reflective communication is really needed. Listen, our kids are watching us. Whatever we say, that's how they begin to speak. How would kids, you know what, mommy? I saw this video on TikTok. I know the time is going and I'm talking plenty, but this little girl, mommy, she's like 4, probably 4, or maybe younger than that. And then she came to her mom, and I can't believe the mom thought it was funny for her to put that on TikTok. But the little girl came to her mom and she was angry. Mom, can I say a bad word? And the mom said, yeah. And the mom was on the phone. She said, Mom, can I say a bad word? And the mom said, yeah. And then she went and she said 3 swear words in the same, and she was screaming at someone. And she said 3 swear words at the same time. And so I was like, who
Wow.
in their right mind thinks this is funny to put on TikTok? And the fact that this little girl was saying those words, where did she hear them from? Someone in the house must be talking like that. So communication, well, we have to be very careful. Thank you so much, Mommy. I'm learning myself. I can see Sister Gloria. She's having fun. I can see her laughing. Gloria and Pretty. I am. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. I don't want to miss anyone, but thank you so much, Nana Akoa, for joining us. Thank you so much. She said, "Soft answer turns away wrath." That is so true. So true. I'm telling you, today we cannot. 1 hour will not do this topic justice, but we'll try our best. Nana Autry said, "Absolutely." Sister, our class prefect, Mama Mercy, she's putting the Bible quotations down for us. Thank you so much. Nana Akoa said, Akoa. Is the name Akoa? I hope I'm saying your name properly. She said effective communication. And Gloria Mputi said past trauma. Past trauma, you know what? It reminds me something, Mommy, you said. When I was doing my research, another thing I heard was, we hear this saying all the time that time heals wounds. But what the lady was saying was that that statement they make is wrong, because if time heals wounds, how can someone, especially when it comes to communication, and you are always looking down on someone, saying bad words to them? Some people, the things their parents said to them 60 years ago, they still remember it.
Yeah.
So how is time healing? It doesn't. We have to be very careful. Like Mommy, you said, the words that we speak. And then she said one thing too that I was like, oh wow, I never thought about that. She said, someone that cannot express themselves, it takes 20 years off of their lives. So if you're a mom and you're a dad out there and you're listening, you have to be very careful what we say to our kids, or even what we say to our partners, me included, when you get angry, because the words that we speak, when they are bad words and they stick in the person's mind, it takes 20 years off of them. Why? Because they don't know how to express themselves. They don't know how to communicate. Let me not even go there. But Mommy, you know what? Let's move on. The next one is passive communication. Mommy, let's discuss that for maybe 5 minutes.
Okay. I think it's good you are bringing this in, passive communication.
Mm.
I will start from where Sister Gloria said, past trauma.
Yeah.
It can make some people can be very quiet because of what they have been through.
Mm.
And they are so quiet that these days you are quiet because whatever happened to them, they've not been able to overcome.
Mm.
Why? It's either they have not been able to get someone to release. Remember when we read Job 32, 17, 20, it says, I have something in me that I have to say.
Mm.
And the person has not gotten the opportunity to say what they have to say. I have a case where
Sorry.
a family is ganging up on one person in the family.
Mm.
Nobody is allowing this person to speak. And all they say is, get over it, get over it, get over it. No, I have something to say. I have so many words in me. Give me that chance
to
talk. And because you say you will not allow me, if it continues for a long time, I'll stop talking. And then the person is quiet. So there's a family meeting. Monica, what do you think? Oh, it's okay. Oh, this looks nice. What's your suggestion? Oh, I'm okay. Whatever you. And sometimes you the one talking to Monica knows that no, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Monica, is everything okay? And the person,
Not okay.
oh, I'm okay. They become passive. Abuse that somebody has been through will stop them from talking. And I always say, if our parents were in the United Kingdom, they will all go to prison. God forgive me. Because some of the things it has surprised some of us.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of our parents, when they see or hear us now, I didn't know Lauren could talk like that. I
My
didn't know my
mom.
could talk like that.
Mommy, I won't cut you. I told my mom I was going to do general art when I go to boarding school. You know what my mom did? My mom, if she's listening to me now, she'll be laughing in the house. She went and registered me for business. Why? Because she said I don't know how to speak. And so for a long time, I never used to talk. I used to think, oh, me, I don't like to talk. Oh. But when I got married, I realized, oh, Lauren, I can talk. It's a lie. I can talk.
Hmm,
So
hmm.
yeah, go on, mommy.
Right, because so then that makes you passive. So
Yeah.
past experiences makes you passive. The way we were brought up can make you passive. If parents, like I said earlier on, parents, the home is where you are encouraged for self-confidence and all that. What if parents are telling you you are good for nothing? You are your own home. They are telling you are good for nothing. You are this. You will not amount to anything. You will need it. Already you have accepted it. So when you go somewhere and people are contributing or people are saying big stuff, you think, mine will not be accepted. And because why? Yours has never been accepted in your own home.
My goodness.
So you assume that they will not listen to you. Deep down, you want somebody to hear you.
Yeah.
When you are given the opportunity, you don't see the need to bring it up until maybe you are able, one, if you're a child of God, the Spirit of God can help you overcome it, or you go through counseling, then somebody will teach you how to overcome those things.
Mm.
Can be passive. Passive is very dangerous and it's affecting so many people.
That's true.
There are some couples, they started well, now it's something else. When I met you, you were babbling, you were this, you were that. Now look at you. No, the things you've been doing to me, that has made me who I am. So now I'm passive. I'm not talking much. I'm not doing that. The things that you saw and you were happy about, I'm not doing it anymore. And now you're upset why I'm not doing it, but you have caused it.
My goodness.
You may not even know you are the cause.
Mm-hmm.
You may not even know by the things you say, by the comments, little comments that we make. And I always say, if you are in a relationship, especially if you are not married, and a guy or a woman say you are lucky, I said yes to you, run away from that relationship.
Mm. Mm.
What do you mean by that? You are lucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were all created in the image of God.
That's right.
Because from day one, it tells me that that person looks down on you.
Looks down on you.
And
Oh,
you can be
sweet
passive.
Jesus.
You can be passive in that because they determine when you should talk, when you shouldn't talk.
That's true.
When you should come in, when you shouldn't come in. Even outside when everybody is talking and you try to come in, they look at you like this and you stop.
Yeah. Wow, man. That's mental abuse.
That is not submission. Mental abuse, that is not submission.
No. No, 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 no. You're
And
killing
it
the
can
person's
make
spirit.
you passive. So passive also, and some people also naturally, they don't like talking.
Yeah, like me.
I don't know about that. I don't know
Oh,
about that.
God.
Some people naturally, they don't talk much. So they are naturally passive. So if you just have to know the person for who they are, and then you can deal with them accordingly. Some, they are not, but it's circumstances that has made them so. And some too naturally, that's how they are. So passiveness is a lot, but I think, I
Yeah.
guess, abuse, past trauma, and all those things, especially verbal abuse.
Yeah.
Verbal abuse.
Okay. So if you just quickly for 1 minute, oh, I'm looking at the time and I'm like, no, we've got two more questions. But you know what? Even if we end with this one, it's fine with me because this is one big thing. So if you've got a partner and your partner is someone who doesn't like talking, like even though you can see they're really angry about this, like they never talk, so you don't know what's going on with them. Or you've got a child and that particular child doesn't talk a lot. You have to find a way to
You have
get
to
them to
find
open up.
ways and means to get to the person. You have to try. And if you're a
Because
child of God listening to me, You know the key is prayer for God to give you the wisdom. If you're not a child of God, you still have to find ways and means to.
Oh, Monica, thank you so much. I'm looking at the time and I know I have to let you go because GICC, we've got Bible studies in 2 minutes. Don't be late. Mommy, I just want to thank you so much for taking the time out. I want to thank everyone as well who joined us today. There were so many comments today. Oh my gosh. And I'm so sorry that I couldn't read them. But 1 hour, we have to stick to time. So thank you so much, Mommy. I'll let you go for now and then I'll round up later. God bless you. Thank you so much for
God
taking the
bless
time
you.
out to do your research and come and discuss the topic with
Okay.
us.
All right.
And we want to say thank you to Daddy Bentil as well for allowing you. God bless you, Daddy
God
Bentil.
bless you.
All right,
Okay.
so
Bye.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Ah, today's topic has been so, oh my gosh. I wish we could have gone on and on and on. Mommy, so you can, yeah, that's it. So I wish we could have gone on and on and on, but unfortunately our time is up and we have to stick to time. So I want to say thank you so much to Gloria, Sister Gloria and Pretty. Thank you so much. I hope next week you come again. I love the way you brought fun in for me. Mama Elizabeth Lungu, thank you so much. Mama Mercy, my class prefect. God bless you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to okay, I said Mama Elizabeth. I want to say thank you to Reverend Doreen. I don't know, Reverend Doreen, you know I love you. Thank you so much. She's the CEO of Global Word Network. And listen, if you want to advertise, still you've got the chance. I don't know if the offers are still going, but if you call Reverend Doreen on, I'm gonna say the number very quickly, 073 11607781. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, she will connect you and you can, advertise your company. It can be even an opportunity, or if you're looking for what's it called, employees, you've got a vacancy, please feel free. So you can see some of them running along right now. This is Miss Follow Ventures. That's me. It's a professional cleaning. We offer a professional cleaning service in homes. We do it in offices, in residential homes as well. You can contact Miss Follow Ventures on 074 960 70509 or 078 566 95616. The next one is Obapa Mama Sauce. Ooh, shit out the there. Listen, on a Sunday, imagine you've come back from home from work, you're really hungry, so you just put your rice in your rice cooker. You have your anointed rice ready, but you don't have sauce. Shito, that's a great alternative. Or you have your kinke, you don't have sauce, you're really hungry. You don't have time to go blend pepper. Now here's shito for you. Let me tell you another one. Get, the Ghana bread, Uncle John's or any Ghana bread. Hot one, put it inside. Sister, add sardine. My goodness gracious Lord, it's really nice. If you want to buy this shit, or not if, you have to get one. Please, the phone number to call is, I can't see the number on there. Okay, there we go. So the contact number to buy your shito is, please, you order it and it will get delivered to you, is 074 078, my bad, forgive me, I'll start again. The contact number is 078 59053032. That's it. To get your Obapa Mama sauce, shito. And our next one with media team, would that be okay? So the next one I'm talking about is Mimo's Healthy Bakes. Now that is in Ghana, okay? And it's cake that doesn't have fat in it. Can you believe that? You can enjoy as much as you want. Healthy cakes. Now, the phone number to call, I need to go a bit closer to this because the number is a little bit smaller. Okay, so Mimo, if you're in Ghana, please call Mimo on 054 2888 I apologize. I had to come really close because the numbers are really small. You don't have to use my binoculars, so God bless you. Would that be the last one, media team? Oh, of course. Now, the very author herself, Reverend Doreen, has written 2 great books. Listen, Christmas is coming. Enough of buying all the, the socks, and buy someone a book. Something when they read, they will always have on their shelves. And if they keep it well, they can give it to their children. That's an investment. Now, these books, I've read it myself and I'm telling you, it's amazing. And it's filled with lots of tips for married couples. If someone is single, in fact, you're going for a wedding, aren't you? Okay, buy one of these books, wrap it up instead of buying a bowl, and give it to the married couple. They'll call you and say thank you, because there's lots of great tips in there. Now, if you want to buy any of these books, you can get it off of Amazon. It's The Secret of Romance, and the second one is called Love Quotes. And these books were written by Reverend Dr. Doreen Carter. If you want to buy one, no, can I get the phone number for if someone is in the UK and they want to call so you can post it to them? Okay, so if you're calling from Ghana, let me say the Ghana number. It's available for wholesale and retail if you have a bookshop. The number is 0244 486 588. If you are in Obuasi, the number is 054 3505 356. Thank you very much. Now, if you're in London and you want to purchase these books, the number to call is 079 413 53132. And these books, again, were written by Reverend Dr. Doreen Carter. She's the CEO of Global Word Network. So thank you so much for joining us. And if Jesus does not return, and like we always say, don't forget, before I say that always put Christ in the center of your home. Because as a magnet, he holds the whole family together. If one person falls off, the other one is there to pull the other one back. With Jesus in the center, your home will hold. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining us. And if Jesus does not return before next week, Wednesday, between 7 and 8 UK time, we'll be here again. Stay blessed.